Guys, it's John. Welcome back to the farm. Family is still in town, so we are continuing to knock out jobs. We're going to show you who we've moved and where we've gone, but we've got a big project coming up today. Last fallish, we ran water lines so we could get water to all the animals. So we've got a water line over there. We've got two water lines way out back. When we ran the water lines, we didn't know that we didn't have plans for a farrowing barn at the time, but we want to get water close to the barn. So our main line that comes up here and goes all the way up to the barn there, we've dug that up. Uncle Ken is still here with the Superman shirt, and we are going to put a spigot right here at the farrowing barn. We kept it out away from the barn a little bit so we can go hose that way and hose that way. So we've used PEX, and we are just gonna cut this line here and attach another spigot, frost-free spigot up there. So we'll get this cut and start getting water to our farrowing barn. All right, we've got the line connected. Before we bury this, we are going to turn the power back on to the water pump, the well pump, and make sure we have no leaks. It is a frost-free spigot, so you want to put a bunch of pea stone around the bottom where it gives the water a chance to drain out. So I'm gonna run up here, turn this pump on. We'll come back and make sure we have no leaks before we bury that line. Okay guys, the water is back on, the pump is filling. Uncle Ken is back there watering pigs, and I'm just looking for leaks. I do not see anything. That's always a good thing. I'm gonna turn this spigot on a little bit and let you see how it works. You can see I had it on just a minute ago and there's water draining out there, but some air in the lines. We've got a 1-inch line, so we're gonna get a good amount of water. So the water is working. When I turn it off, you see, hopefully you can see the water draining out. And that's why you want to put the pea gravel around your spigot down at the bottom so it's got a place to drain. So perfect, man. We've got water over here. If you've seen our other video, we've got our piglets up here, so they're going to be easy to water now. And then we've got another group I need to show you once we get this trench filled in. Okay guys, just a little bit of work. The hardest part was digging this up. The ground is obviously very hard from lack of rain, but man, we've got water over here now. My Uncle Ken found this pump, so thanks for him for getting this pump. It was green, but he painted it red to match the barn because Jamie wanted it to be red. So anyway, thank you, Uncle Ken, man. The help has been amazing. I want to show you some other projects that we've done while family has been here. And got this fan from my Aunt Sally, so everyone's had a part and everything. We've got just a ceiling fan hanging up here in the barn just to help get some air moving. So we've enjoyed that. It looks good in here, right? So that has been done. And also, it gets dark out here when we come out and check at night. We've got these motion sensor lights, and they work super well, and it's very bright. So that's nice when you walk out to the barn, the light comes on so we can see what we're doing and where we're stepping. Uncle Ken got those hooked up. We'll put a link to those in the description if you want to check those out. We do have an Amazon link for those. But we've just been getting a lot of jobs knocked out. It's been super helpful. We do plan on kind of making this entrance area nice, putting some rock down. That's why I've got these big old rocks here, just to make the farrowing barn look pretty fancy. So you guys saw all the piglets we moved out. We did wean some more piglets since that video. They are on this side. Here's the new ones that we've weaned. I think we'll count them in a minute. I don't know what there is, but last time, here's the 19 other piglets. They are doing fantastic. Easy to water and feed them now. We just feed them right on the ground, but it's almost feed time, so we'll check them out. It is a little windy today, but that does feel good because it's hot. So we'll come over here and check out these litters. This is Willow's and Jelly Bean's litters. They were ready to be weaned, and now let me tell you, Jamie, let me plug my wife here. She has done awesome with the paperwork and the microchipping, who's going where. But here is these piglets here. Everyone doing good. I just filled up their waters, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighting back there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in here. I believe, yeah, this is Itty Bitty's group. She is right here enjoying a nice drink. How you doing, Itty Bitty? Doing all right? Like that nice cold water. So we did get these guys weaned from Mama. So we've got most of our piglets. We've got, how are you doing? We've got 2 litters left, I believe, to be weaned this summer. And that will be good to get them separated. But these guys are doing well. Looks like you just went for a swim. So just super happy to have that water done. It's gonna be so much easier on chores. This is just trying to make chores easier. Makes it a lot more efficient for us to get them done, and we're not hauling 5-gallon buckets everywhere. So we did a lot this morning getting pigs that were in deserts to fresh, lush pasture. So we're gonna walk around and show you those really quick before we wrap this video up. All right, I'm heading back here to the Boars. There's the ones that needed to move the most, but we might as well check out the mamas who did an excellent job this year. There's Willow and Millie, Jelly Bean, Patches on the left, and Penny, our ginger. They have all kind of settled in. Penny, I'm pretty sure, is the boss of the crew here, but they are all doing good. We added another fence here, so they've got a big area. But man, we've had a good round of piglets this summer. They've just done well. All the mamas, we haven't had a mama that has done anything bad, so just a great breed. Mamas are normally great. I mean, I'm sure there's always an outlier of a mama that hasn't done great. Speaking of mamas to be, there's Pepper. She's gonna have a litter here soon. If you didn't see our last video, turkeys are doing great back here, loving the shade. The house is still standing. That's a good thing, right? Here's our midget whites. They just look so happy out here in the shade. Just a great spot to have them. So they're doing well, but the boys are back here. Let's go check them out. Okay, we're back here with the boys, and a couple videos ago I showed you this. They have made this into a desert. It's kind of what we wanted. We wanted them to clear all this mess out so it's not overgrown. You can see the spot we moved them to is slightly overgrown, but that's what we wanted. They've been in here munching all day. They're still in some shade and a lot more grass. Hey Chubbs, what's up, bud? A lot more grass and usable space. There's Shiloh. There's Uncle Ken. Here's Walter. We got his nails trimmed today. Are you still upset, or are you just happy your feet look so pretty? Yeah. So they are in a good usable area and have a lot of munching to do. We're gonna leave them in here a little bit longer just so they can knock all this down like they did to the other side. let's go over and check out some of the other animals that got moved to some great areas. All right, here's another set that we moved. These are our expecting fall litter, and we've got Ryder and Chloe, and they were over on the other side of this barn in a desert as well. They cleaned out underneath those woods. We'll show you that here, but we walked past here, so I figured I'd show you them first. Chloe and Ryder ready for a fall litter. They're still on the honeymoon. Maybe he is, she probably isn't, but we'll be separating those two soon. We just wanted to make sure that they take, but they were back here, and we'll show you where that was. Right here, you can see they cleaned that out really good, and it went back into the woods, and we needed to get a solar charger working, so that's why we moved them out where there's a little more sun, and they cleaned all the way back into here. But now it opens up our path to get down to the meadow, and this is the last group that got a new spot today. So we'll walk past the donkeys here and check out this last big move we had. Okay guys, definitely not hard to tell where they were. I'm not even gonna walk up in there. You can see that, which was a good spot. They had good shade. They have cleared that out for us, but the young gilts are back here now, so they got ample sun and shade. Shade in the morning over there, shade in the evening over here, and they're up under the trees. I didn't mow it all down because we're hoping that they're gonna help us do that. But these guys started over here. We moved them around to here, now over here. Next spot is hopefully going to be up in those woods. We're going to clear it out a little bit and get them up in there. How are you ladies doing? So they're all up in here, and it is feed time, so they're excited to see me, although I'm sure I'm disappointing them right now because my hands are empty. But it's just had a lot of help moving, a lot of help getting some new things set up. It has been a great week, and just a ton of projects marked off the list, so happy to have help doing that. And I want to say we've got caught up, but we're probably not caught up because there's a ton to do, but it's definitely a lot better having a bunch of help to do those jobs. So super excited we got the water in, the solar lights to get in there, just making our jobs a lot easier. And when it's hot in the summertime, it's just great to have especially that water so close to where we need it to be. So glad that is done. Appreciate you guys following along. As always guys, don't forget to make the change.